Hopefulness 2.0, day 7. I'm in the process now of making some sourdough. I don't know how well this is going to go. I went to the store. They did not have any other kind of flour. They only had all-purpose flour. It was either bleached or unbleached, but that was it. They had multiple different, brands and stuff, but literally had no whole wheat flour, no bread flour, nothing. Those two have higher protein contents. I'm just gonna see how this goes. I mean, this is a giant ball of water and flour right now. Got the amount of starter that I'm going to be using for it, mixing in with it and whatnot. It's in the process of auto lease. I have, let's see, 53 minutes to go. So when I'm done with this video, I'm going to take a shower, and then I'll have probably plenty of time, because I don't think this video is going to be too awful long. I got some bananas. Here's the difference between the two. Oh shit, that one's about to fall. Oh no, no. Well, I think those are ready. I think maybe I'll start prepping those, in fact. Here's the new ones that I just bought today. Speaking of getting them prepped, I mean, I might as well, right? I got a cup, I got some bananas, and I got a fork. Let's get to smashing. And I think, shit, I can't remember. I don't have the internet on right now, but I think it's a cup and a half for the bananas. So we'll go ahead and do that. I just wiped down the counter. I was thinking, it's kind of sad. I was thinking about this while I was wiping down the counter. I was thinking about, I don't really know how to clean. One might say, well, you just clean stuff. But while that sounds smart, and that sounds correct, leaves out a lot of detail. Leaves out a lot of useful information. Like, how does one start cleaning? What is the first steps? Or the first 5 steps? Or the first 10 steps? Or whatever. What are the steps to cleaning? With regards to, you could just get some soap and start wiping some shit. Yeah, that works, but what if you're cleaning certain surfaces? What are the better ways of doing that? See, the reason I don't know how to do those things is because I was never trained how to do them. I was never taught how to do them. When I cleaned as a kid, oh yeah, these are definitely in that stage. These are so fucking big, man, I think that's gonna be all I need. And now I got 2.5 bananas to go with, to do something with, so who knows, we'll see. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna grab this bad boy. I'm gonna put them all in here. I'll measure out what I need later once I get ready to start baking some banana bread, because I'm in the process of working with sourdough, because it's going to take longer. Oh yeah, these are super mushy. Holy crap. Oh man. Yet not nasty, which is good. This is pretty much exactly where they need to be to make some banana bread. Room smells like bananas. This one I'm going to actually kind of eat, because it's a little bit firmer. It's not as mushy, so I might just go ahead and nom on this one. Scrit. Yeah, whenever I would clean stuff as a kid, I'd go and, do the thing. I would clean the thing that I needed to clean. I'd come out, tell my mother that I did it. She'd go in there and tell me I did it wrong, and then make me go back in there and do it again. But I didn't know how I did it, right or wrong. There was no information. It was just, hey, you did it wrong. Go back and do it again. which is why I'm, not great with criticism, but also I'm not exactly well equipped to be doing anything. At least when it comes to certain things. I mean, that's why I hate jobs that don't train you. It's like, how do you expect me to do the job if you don't train me? And more employers want to do that because it saves money. Somehow. Okay, I bought some, they're not called cuties like I thought. They were called Adorbs. Probably a different company. Tiny little oranges. I already had one earlier. Probably have another one later. But, I was like, okay, well, how best do I think this works? What do I need to accomplish? I need whatever stuff might be on the countertop to be off the countertop. So I moved some stuff away so that I have a workspace. And then I was like, well, I need more than just that stuff. I need, whatever particulate matter. So I got a damp paper towel. And this is what I'm going to eat. I wiped off the workspace. And then I got me some disinfecting wipes. Basically bleach wipes. I've already had those for a while now. Let's see how good you are, how squishy you might be. There's some firmness, I can tell. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and squish this one in here too, even though it's not as squishy. And the reason why is because that should be approximately 3 cups worth of bananas. Which means it's 2 banana breads. So I'll mash these up because I don't have a potato masher. I have a really awesome Nork. Mash them up in here in this glass bowl. Put on a lid. Put them in the fridge. It's funny. Don't want to make them too mushy, but All right, lid, where you at? So that's prepped. There we go. And I guess I could just do some more prepping while I'm talking and thinking. I just don't remember exactly what I need, and the information's on the phone, so I might have to do that later. But I can do that while I'm in the process of doing laundry. But yeah. So, didn't exactly get an education with regards to, real life skills, and it is very possible and very probable, I would say, that the reason for that is because my mother didn't know. And while I can understand that, at the same time, treating me like shit, not exactly the best route, I would say. So, it's not an excuse for shitty behavior. It is an excuse for saying, let's work together. And, leading by example. There's a fucking fruit fly up in here. Hopefully those will go away. Now that the bananas are effectively done. But, because I'm trying not to be a fucking nasty person. Of course, I still have some issues that I'm trying to take care of. And, I just got some empty bottles and stuff and put them, threw them in a bag and they're going to be out in the trash later. This is, again, why I kind of wish, home ec had been an option. I gotta wash some of these dishes, of course, no big deal. I guess I could approach a lot of stuff the same way that I approach dishes, you know? It's like, that's not clean. I've rinsed it. Then I will take soap and water and I will clean it. I could do the same thing, and that's kind of what I did here, you know? It's like, I rinsed it. I wiped it down in some way, and then I did a more thorough cleaning after the fact. So like with the floor, the best thing to do, I know this at the very least to a degree anyway, sweep it up first, because when you're wiping stuff down, like with a mop or something, when you're mopping it, last thing you want to do is have, you know, a bunch of clumps of hair or, you know, food particles or whatever. You want to get whatever dry stuff off the floor first and then mop it. Conceptually. But you know, when you want perfection out of a kid who doesn't fucking know anything, you know, how are you gonna get it? But I don't think I would have minded cooking, cleaning, and all that stuff had I been trained to do it right. Trained to do it in a way that works, doesn't take a lot of time, and because of who I am as a person, if I just had somebody there with me doing it. I know that, you know, parents they want their kids to be their slaves, basically. It's like, hey, go do the work. You know, I brought you into this world, I can take you out. Now, fuck you. You brought me into this world, teach me how to live in it. That's how a parent should work. You brought me into this world, help me learn how to live in it. And I didn't. So I've had to do so much of this, learning how to be alive on my own. Because people who would give advice gave shitty advice, advice that was basically fucking worthless. You know, there's so many things that went wrong that didn't need to go wrong. Because people didn't know, and they were either too incompetent to figure out, or too prideful to say, I don't know. I'm glad that is shifting, though. That is a mentality that has been actively changing, which is good. We need that kind of active change in our lives. I mean, there's this Twitter post that, you know, it's been screen grabbed and then, you know, floats around the internet. And it's like, they'd ask their teacher a question. And the teacher's like, I don't know, but I don't know the answer to that right now. Let me get back to you in a little bit. And a parent or something, or let me look into that. Something along those lines. And the person said that it changed the way that they think. Like, from a teacher. One sentence changed the way that they fucking thought. Because the person said, I don't know. Or something akin to that. We've promoted, pushed, and rewarded confidence and arrogance and know-it-allness. And we didn't promote and reward humility and resourcefulness. And those things should be rewarded regularly. Oh, but struggle and challenge grows character. No, it fucking doesn't. It suppresses your character. A hard life does not grow character. It suppresses who you could have been. Because your character is very much who you are from an early stage in life. And there's no need to make it harder for people unless you benefit from it. If you benefit from other people having a harder life, then you're probably going to be one of those people who says that. And I'm going to be one of those people who says, fuck you. Because fuck you. There's no need to make people's lives harder. You know, giving people handouts doesn't somehow make them reliant upon blah, 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 whatever. It's because they're in need. Give them what they need. Give people what they need. We have a world of billionaires with plenty of food, and there are people who are starving. We supposedly have all these jobs, and yet there's so many people who are still unemployed. I'm unemployed, but I don't really count because my employment has expired. So when they say, well, unemployment is this amount, this amount or whatever, it's skewed because of people like me who are not employed and are also not on unemployment or in that system. I might just try and, open up a new case. I don't fucking know. Because I haven't had a job. I just got an email not too long ago. You want to do, a Zoom interview. It's probably going to be something similar. I don't fucking know. Find out. But in the meantime, I'm trying to do a little bit for myself because that's all I got. And I'm kind of winging it still to this fucking day. It's no wonder I can't be an improv actor. I'm having to improvise life. It's like trying to trust yourself in something that doesn't matter because you're constantly thinking about all the other stuff that does matter and you're trying to wing it at those moments. That's a luxury, It was a luxury then when I took those classes. But I still wasn't in the right headspace. I was just trying something new. Well, now I'm trying something new that's a little less expensive. Oddly enough, the cost of that plus my rent is about as much as this is right now. So, I think it was like $1,200. I can't remember exactly how much it was. It was like 7 weeks. But, that was a while ago. And I'm thinking I'm going to take the car at the end of the month. But I don't know. I might do it this week. If I do it this week, I'll have to do it on Thursday, though, because I don't want to fucking deal with that. I don't want to have to deal with the morning bullshit parking crap. So, yeah. And I've got 36 minutes left for my auto lease, because it's going to go for approximately an hour. And then once that happens, then I mix in the starter. And we see what happens if it even works. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm going to go take a shower. And then I'll work on that. And then I'll start laundry. So have fun.